this is going to be, like I said, a packed one. You guys are going to be shocked by what your Amazon Prime membership gives you, truly. So looks like we have a fair amount of folks that have done Amazon, but not Instacart, and some that have done Instacart, not Amazon, and a couple have done none. So this will be a good one. So the nice thing about all of these is they have expanded quite a bit, even in the last, 18 months, 19 months because of COVID. COVID, as bad as it was for us, really kind of improved accessibility because now you can get pretty much anything delivered to your front door, including food. If you've noticed things like
need your face on there, do you?
No.
Whoever we got somebody who's unmuted.
It's Mohammed.
Oh, hey, Mohammed. Are you on an iPhone?
I'm on an iPhone, yes.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's fine. We're going to have you mute.
Okay, good. Please. Okay.
All right, cool. All right. So now there's so much more, delivery options, including even fast food. If you'll notice that, there's even fast food restaurants that now will deliver to your house. So in that respect, Amazon has vastly expanded their offerings. So for Amazon, a year membership for Amazon is $119, which for a lot of people that's like, duh. But I'm going to cover some of the options that maybe you guys don't know is under your Amazon membership. Now, you guys all know that you get free same day or 2-day shipping, which, I mean, the same day in itself is well worth it. You get, come on, computer, talk to me. Free same day shipping, free 2-day shipping, or now it's delivery because the distribution centers are literally in your backyard. So most of the time it's not even coming from, another city. No rush shipping, which will give you a discount on the purchase price of the item that you're buying. So if you say, oh, I don't need that for a few days, and you choose the no rush shipping, which adds like 3 days, then you can save a percentage on the item. And then, of course, you get the things that you may know, like Amazon Music, Amazon Prime, some content like that. But I'm going to cover it more down below because they've expanded some of the content on that you might not even know about. So like I said, it's $119 a month. What some students don't know is there is Amazon Students, and it's all the perks, but a fraction of the price. You get the first 6 months of your Amazon Student membership for free. After that, it's either $6.49 a month or $59 a year, which is a bargain. And so the only proof you have to show is you have to have a valid .edu email address, and you have to show that you're registered for at least one class. Now, whether you go to that class, that's up to you. But that's it, $59. So during your 6 months trial, you can pay 99 cents during your 6 month trial. And with that, you're going to get Amazon Music Unlimited which is a subscription based. So it's like Apple Music. You can literally stream any song, any artist, any album. There's customization that you can do. So that's for 99 cents during your 6 months. After your 6 months trial, you can add Music Unlimited for $6.49. So, or wait a minute, no, I'm sorry. You can still get the streaming service at a discount, and I think it continues 99 cents to your student $6.49 a month, or $10, $9.99 a month, and you can get the streaming. So
Andy, just a quick question.
Mhm.
You said 119 a month for Prime. Did you mean year?
No, I meant a year. I didn't mean a month. A
Okay,
year.
that's what I thought. I just wanted to
Yeah.
clarify for everybody.
And it does not look like Amazon gives you an option to break it up monthly. They will let you break up subscriptions that you sign up to, but they will not let you break your Prime membership into 12 monthly payments. So that is one issue that, you've got to, you just got to eat that $120. But if you're going to use it a lot, it's well worth it. And a lot of people, I tell my students is save up for it. If you know that every June your Amazon is going to be due, then have a little Amazon pot where you save $5, $10, whatever. And so that at the end of the year, it's not a big shocker because your benefits and savings during the year are going to be huge. All right. So here's some things that you guys might not know. Okay. So there is what's called membership sharing. This is pretty cool. So every member, paying Prime member, is allowed to share their membership with one other adult. It's called Amazon Household. Doesn't say they have to live in your house. So, but the catch is you have to share your payment option, your payment selection with that person. So your partner or your family member, your mom, your dad, whatever, you're going to trust them. But, your college roommate, maybe not. So that's how Amazon knows that's, they're going to benefit from it. And for those who have families, you can add up to 4 children, but their access is limited to only accessing the streaming content that comes with your Amazon membership. They can't buy anything. Thank God for that. So that's a pretty big one that a lot of people don't know about. So, and the only criteria is that other person has to have their own Amazon account, not a Prime account, just a free Amazon account. Because you can open up an Amazon account and not be a Prime member. So that's the trick. There you go. Find somebody you trust and go, you know what? I'm tired of paying $119. We're each going to pay $60. But keep in mind, if you only have one payment on record, then all of the purchases between you and that other person are going to go to that one payment. So if you want separate cards for separate payments, then put in 2 different cards, and then you guys are each going to have to change which card you want to use for every purchase. It's a little complicated, but if you want to save a few bucks, it's well worth it. Okay. Okay. Here's another one that a lot of people don't know about, which is Amazon Wardrobe. This is Amazon's answer to the virtual dressing room. It's for the whole family's clothes, shoes, and accessories. The catch is the items that you select have to have the Amazon Wardrobe logo next to it. And actually, there's a lot that have the logo. So you can choose up to 8 items, and they will send them to your house in a resealable envelope or box. And you're not charged. No money yet. You try them on for 7 days, and if you hate it or like it, you keep what you want and you send back what you don't, and then you pay for it. So no more, oh my God, these shoes totally don't work. I hate them. They're uncomfortable. They're too big. They're too small. Why don't you try a couple different sizes and then send back the ones that don't work? So a lot of people don't know about that one. That just comes with your membership. Should I pause and see if anybody has a question between these things? Because they're pretty cool.
Brandie, this is Clemmy.
Mhm.
I'm charged $14.99 a month on my Amazon. I thought that was Amazon Prime. Is that Amazon Prime or what is that?
$14.99 a month
Every month
from
they charge
Amazon.
me. Is that Prime? I thought it was Prime.
I don't know. You
Okay.
could be, or you could be signed up to one of their subscriptions, like like Music Unlimited.
Well, no, I get all
So
of that. I get music, I get the video, I get Prime Video, I get all
yeah,
of that.
everybody gets that.
Okay.
But
I think
did you?
I think she's just paying the flat up monthly fee for Prime. Because
So
can't you pay
they
monthly?
can. Usually they don't. Usually they don't. I don't know if they have a monthly option. Maybe
I
they
thought they
do.
did.
That would come out to $179.88 a year, if that helps you figure out what it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think Amazon would charge that significant of a difference between the yearly and then the monthly. I mean, usually it's like, you save an extra, $5, $20 if you go for the yearly membership over the monthly.
Okay, well, I'll have to check into that. Yeah, I've been paying
Yeah.
14.
What you could do is go on your Amazon, go under your account and look at my Prime account and look when your established date was. And go look to see, are you paying monthly or are you paying yearly? And you may be getting charged like $119 one of those months a year. And then monthly, you're paying for an additional streaming service like Music Unlimited
Okay.
or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, I'll check into it. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, I'd do a search right now, but I'm not sure. I'll get back to you on that one. I could be wrong.
Hi, I'm Lil, and I do have a Prime account, and I do pay like $6.55 every month, and I never get charged for like a yearly thing.
You have Amazon because that's Amazon Student.
I do. I am on the Medicare, so they just ask for a Medicare card to a picture, so I just upload it.
That's another option. Oh, thank you for reminding me of that. That's the newest one yet. Oh,
okay.
Thank you.
That's the first one I got. I'm like,
Thank
okay,
you.
that's Prime. Okay, I don't have the music stuff. I don't.
No. You just reminded me of the most recent addition to the Amazon membership list.
Yeah, that was
people who are on Medi-Cal, SSI, or CalFresh. If you get an EBT card, you now are eligible for a lower cost Amazon Prime membership. And it's the student rate, $649 a month or $59 a year.
Brandie?
That's a huge one.
Brandie, this is Linda. I just did a search for Amazon monthly $14.99, and there was one that was on Fresh. So it might be if you do the Amazon Fresh pantry basket thing.
Oh, that's a subscription base. That's when you have to subscribe to.
Yeah, that was the only one that came.
Okay, all right. I stand corrected. You can pay monthly, but if you do the math, you're paying way more a year if you go monthly, and if you just do the 119.
Got it.
Well, I think that one's separate. It says for available to all Prime members for $14.99 a month is the Amazon Fresh.
Oh,
so it's in addition to your Prime. It looks like
in addition to your Prime. Oh,
yeah.
Well, all right. I would check it out, Clemmy, because you might actually be paying for something that you don't need to pay for, and still paying for $119 a year.
I will warn you that update was on October 2016, so life has changed since 2016.
Oh yeah,
that was the only thing that came up with that particular $14.99 per month.
Yeah, I'm not charged yearly. Yeah,
we'll bring up your Amazon account Thursday during your tech class. That'll be our assignment.
All right, got it.
Right on. Okay, thanks, Linda.
Thanks, Linda.
All right.
Certainly.
So back to Amazon wardrobe. Does anybody have any questions about that before I move on? Okay. All right. This is another one that I have it set on my phone, mainly because I shop at Amazon and I want our agency to benefit. But you can give to a charity in the Amazon app on the web or on your phone. You can give directly to them, or if you shop at a charity's Smile page, and you can set it as your default in your browser, and you can also set it as a default in the Amazon app on your mobile device. 0.05% of your overall purchase of the total amount of your purchase goes to the charity of your choice. So, if you're using Amazon, and we're all using Amazon, that equates to some pretty good money. So that's always a cool one. And society is on there.
This is Joy Orlando. So I kind of missed what you were saying about the discount if you were on like Social Security or SSDI. Like I'm on SSDI, and at the time I don't have like a Prime membership. I just have a regular one. So if I wanted to like set that up for myself, how and I'm like, as far as a student goes, I attend classes through SFB and Lighthouse for the Blind, but I'm not like at a college. So
This is the sticky part.
Okay.
And I need to double check with Amazon. Linda,
Okay.
do you remember if they were looking at eligibility by need? So it was going along the lines of SSI, meaning that you needed either to have Medi-Cal or SSI. You had to be on a need-based program, and SSDI is an entitlement program because it's SSA, it's Social Security Disability.
Well, I am on Medi-Cal, so
okay, then you would qualify. Yes, as long as you're on Medi-Cal. If you have Medi-Cal, Medicare, then you'd qualify. Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I am, is a Medi-Med.
Yep. Then you would qualify for the discounted Amazon Prime at $59.
Okay, and since I already have the regular account and they've got my debit card on file, could I just is there an option where I could say, hey, just take that $119 or $59 out of the card that you already have?
You'd have to contact Amazon customer service and ask them those questions.
Okay.
And I'm going to send out the links to customer service and their phone number, and they do have a dedicated accessibility line.
Okay.
So they're pretty good about it. All right. So just to be clear, it's kind of a bummer, but anybody who just gets straight Medicare and SSDI so far not eligible for the discounted Amazon rate. But I'm going to double check on that because that just doesn't seem right. Okay, access to exclusive brands. So Amazon has a lot of their own exclusive brands, and don't fool yourself. They're actually pretty good. Or kid yourself. They're actually really good. Their paper towels are comparable. They're not quite as good as Kirkland, but they're comparable to them. They're better than Bounty. I'll give you that. And they're very reasonably priced, and they come straight to your front door. And they're cheaper. I never used their toilet paper, but I gotta try it. Their brand is called Presto. They have a whole line of household stuff made by Presto that is just as good as anything you're going to get in the grocery store. And you don't have to awkwardly carry it home. And you get, exclusive access to that stuff. Non-Prime members, they don't.
I have a question.
Mhm.
You were saying about the clothing, they'll deliver it to your door. And
Mhm.
if I get a medium, because I don't know exact my size, right?
Mhm.
So if I get, but I can like picture, I can do it like a large or extra large, right?
Yes.
So they deliver it to my house and
Mhm.
I can actually try it on.
Mhm.
And if I can fit it, I keep it. If I can't, I can send it back.
Yep.
And
And
this
they
is with
don't
the
charge
Prime.
you. Yeah. And they don't charge you until they receive the garment that you've chosen. Or
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
they don't charge you until they receive the stuff you sent back. If they don't receive something back in 7 days, then you're going to be charged for it. So make sure you say, well, there's a window they give you, but I would definitely send it back. Try it on in the first couple of days, find out if you like it, and then send that puppy back. Because if they don't receive it back within the time, they're going to charge you for it. But
Okay.
yeah,
And
shoes,
I have to be on Prime. You
purses.
said,
Oh, let me tell you, shoes, purses, belts, coats, jackets, rain gear, pants, skirts, blouses. Don't do your undergarments because that's just weird and wrong. And I don't
yeah.
think they're included, but anything that has the Amazon wardrobe logo, and there's a lot that has the logo on it. And good names. I mean, brand names, big names, little names. Yeah. Yeah. Check it out.
Okay. And you said I
It's
have to
cool.
be with Prime. I have to be with Prime though, right?
Yeah, you have
Amazon
to be a Prime member.
to do that. Okay.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Other kind of quick things, you get unlimited photos and storage. So, all of your pictures and things that you take, you get unlimited storage up in the cloud. A lot of people don't know that they get that with their Prime membership. Also, you can add up to 5 people to your account. So all of you can be saving photos to the same storage. So say you've got family members that all they do are take pictures of your family moments. You guys can all save to a photo album up in the cloud. And now with alt text and your phone actually reads like cat laying on a bed, things like that. Imagine you've got, these are moments. You can all share it together and you're paying for it already. Free books, magazines, and digital content. This is going through the Kindle app. Well, it uses the Kindle app for reading it. But a lot of times they'll post like free, Kindle books, things like that. Bookshare, we have Bookshare and Newsline and stuff, but hey, you're paying for it, you might as well explore it. Amazon Fresh, that still comes with your membership. Oftentimes it's getting harder to get a same day delivery, but you can usually schedule for the next day. Now, note to self that where they're shopping groceries is Whole Foods. So, your produce and your meats and stuff like that, they're all going to be organic and stuff. So don't think you're getting that big gigantic tomato that you buy at Safeway. No, you're getting a little organic tomato. But a lot of the other grocery, things that you can find are brand like, all your box goods and your canned goods and a lot of the refrigerated stuff. But your fresh meats and your fresh produce and stuff, they're locally sourced, but they are going to be a bit smaller. Try to plan ahead if you're going to do Amazon Fresh and place your order like today for tomorrow, because like I said, the slots are just, unfortunately, they get booked quickly. Unlike before, now you can do all your Amazon Fresh and Amazon shopping all in the same app. You used to have to use 2 different apps, Prime Now and Amazon. Now they fused it all into one. Okay. Anybody questions about Prime grocery?
I have a question.
Mhm.
So when you order like vegetables or fruits, have you ever had a problem when they come like too soft or too ripe or not looking
Yeah.
good?
Yeah. And unfortunately, there's not a whole lot you could do except for leave hopefully a comment to your shopper. But that's one of the downfalls of groceries on Amazon. And when I get to Instacart, I hope I have time. I'll cover more about groceries.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. What time is it, guys? Oh, crud. Okay, it's 10:40. All right, we are definitely going till noon. I'm sorry, guys.
Are you gonna cover any of this process for doing returns? Because there's a lot of things that people don't notice, like for instance, the one that you can have them pick it up at your house because they try to you to click the first few boxes that bring
I
it
don't
to
know. We'll
cold.
get down. I'll cover that one when I get to the
Okay.
bottom
Okay,
because I didn't put it on the list.
okay, okay. Just as if you are,
Um,
look, there's lots of options. Scroll all the way to the right.
Okay. All right. So last thing is subscribe and save and quick reorder. So they have quick reorder buttons where you can just, quickly say, oh, I ordered that last time. I still want the same thing. And then you don't have to go through all the rigmarole of, quantity and selection and all that. It just, bam, it's so easy that you're almost like, this is dangerous. Well, it is dangerous. I'm just going to put it out there. It's dangerous for me. And then there's subscribe and save. And this is especially helpful with things like the paper towels and toilet paper and stuff, because you can subscribe to have it delivered to you every 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, every month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, year. And then you set it all up and bam, forget about it. You'll get an email. They'll say, your subscribe and save is due to deliver in a week. Do you want to make changes? Or you can go make your changes, or you can cancel a delivery, or you can suspend a delivery for a month or a week or whatever. This is very helpful, and I do it a lot. Also, you get a discount. The more items you have in a subscribe and save, you earn either a 5% or 10% discount on the total order of your subscribe and save, or actually the order of each item. So you get benefits if you have 5 subscriptions coming in one order. Okay, last one about Amazon. Or we're never going to get to 2 more things. Amazon Pharmacy. You can have your prescriptions transferred to Amazon, and they will fill your prescriptions. Now, Amazon also uses what's called Pill Pack, which is, they'll take your daily medications and they'll put them in a custom bubble pack for your day. And so you just grab that pill pack and bam, you're on your way. Grab the next day's pill pack, bam, you're on your way. It takes the guesswork out of medications, and they put the pill pack together. So, and they'll mail them to your house. So that's another option. Or you can just get them, each medication in a bubble pill pack. So you're not going to get them in a bottle like you do at the regular pharmacy. And then one caveat to the Amazon streaming, because you guys know you get Prime and you get music, and you can pay for the unlimited music subscription. But they do have Amazon Video streaming subscriptions for TV. So you can create your own streaming subscription. So you put together apps to create your own package. Apps vary from $4.99 to $14.99. Still going to be cheaper than cable and satellite. And it'll be totally accessible for the most part, because most of these apps are. Unlike some of the cable boxes. And Xfinity is totally accessible, but I gotta admit, it's expensive. So, you're gonna pay one way or you're gonna pay for another. One note, HBO is not included, or not an offered because they have a contract with AT&T. So they can't offer their streaming to Amazon. Who knows for what reason. And that's Amazon. Now, Linda's got tons of information about returns and stuff, and if you want to touch base on that real quick, I don't want to go too far into that because that's a rabbit hole in itself.
Like I said, mostly it's like they try to encourage you to do drop-off ones at Kohl's or at the UPS store. And I was like, wait, they used to have UPS bring the label and take it back the next business day. And I noticed that they put that far over to the right. So unless you scroll like something like 20 things, because they'll tell you all the drop-off locations that you could do. And I'm like, no, I want them to pick it up at my place. So,
Oh, that's really good to know.
yeah, they're sneaky. They pushed it over so you don't see it. I went, oh, they don't do that anymore. But then I scrolled and I found have UPS come the next business day. Just and they'll bring the label. You don't even have to label it.
That's very good to know. That one should be the first one. Those
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
thinkers. Oh. All right. So did I miss anything, guys? Any questions about Amazon before I move on to Instacart?
Those were great.
Okay.
I said those were great tips.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I may have to do another one where I actually demonstrate all of this. There was I didn't realize that they had made leaps and bounds, Instacart alone. Because, you know. Okay. Because I shop my usual stores, but I'm like, oh, woo, woo, doggy. All right. Now, so the Instacart platform. Instacart collaborates with retailers in your zip code to provide delivery services to your house. The cool thing about Instacart is, unlike other places that deliver like Walmart or Target, Walmart and Target, they use DoorDash drivers, and so does Target, because they deliver with another vendor called Shipt. And so they contract out their drivers. Instacart drivers are the same people that are doing your shopping. So the people who are bringing it to your door, they've got a reason to do a good job for you because you're going to see them face to face. Safeway shoppers are the same way, but Safeway prices are higher. So if you want, more convenience, you might want to go the Instacart route. They deliver it to your door, and you can also have the option to pick it up at the store. So say you don't want to deliver to your door, you're like, I want to be out and about and I got a ride. So you can pick it up at the store if you want to. You can shop on your computer or a mobile device. Both are completely and totally accessible. Oh, one last thing. Shout out to Sam and Terry Walsh for informing me how accessible Amazon's app or website was. Again. Anyway, back to Instacart. So you can shop on your computer or your iPhone. It's totally accessible on both. I do most of mine on my iPhone just because I'm never sitting in one place long enough. And it's super easy. In fact, I'll just plan a workshop where we actually, learn how to navigate the platform. Okay. So, this is a big new thing. Some of the grocery stores now take EBT, and they weren't doing that before. So, I know for sure Save Mart and Food Max, Food for Less. That was a pretty big one that they just started doing recently. And why it's so significant is the state of California has sent out EBT cards to families for stimulus money for food. And, now they've got these cards in their hands and they want to use them. And now stores in Instacart are now taking EBT cards. So it's pretty big one. Most of the stores are with driving distance to your house, but they do range further out. In 95, in my area, which is 95826, there are, literally 50 stores now. When it first started, there was maybe a handful, and it's not just groceries. So it's really a long list, and I don't want to take it all up, but I'll give you. They have all your typical grocery stores like Rayleigh's, Save Mart, Safeway. Although I wouldn't shop at Safeway because actually Instacart Safeway prices are higher than Safeway.com. But they have Food for Less, Food Max, Save Mart, Rayleigh's, and they've added Grocery Outlet. That's a new one that has just been added probably within the last month. Food Co, Food Max, Smart and Final, Sprouts, Natural Foods Co-op, 515 Market, 99 Ranch Market. So the grocery stores are fast. And of course, it's going to change according to your zip code. This is just in mine, but you'll have a ton too. They have box and specialty stores like Target, Petco, Big Lots, Disney. Yes, Disney. Best Buy, Staples, Bed Bath & Beyond, Michael's, Sephora, The Body Shop, which is bath and lotion products, The Container Store, which is a ton of organization and Tupperware. Actually, I love that store. I have to admit, guilty pleasure. Sorry. Five Below and Dick's Sporting Goods. So I think I need a basketball. Okay, Dick's Sporting Goods. Bye Bye Baby, which is baby supplies. Sun Baskets. Butcher Box. You can shop Instacart for Butcher Box now. It's the craziest thing. Convenience stores like Marvel Markets, 7-Eleven, Extra Mile, and then drugstore, CVS, Rite Aid, Walgreens. All your beverage needs, Bevmo, Wine Shop, Wine and More, a couple liquor stores. You can even shop Costco and Sam's Club without memberships. Latest acquisitions that people are super excited about: 99-cent store, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar. There's a lot of stores that you can shop. So how much do you pay for this, you say? You don't have to pay for a membership to this one. You can just do it, but you will pay for delivery fee if you don't sign up. If you become a member, it's $99 a year, or you can pay a month, $10 a month. But of course, do the math. You're going to pay more if you do it monthly than if you do it yearly. If you do pay, you get $0 delivery fee, lower service fee versus non-member fee. So if you're a paid member, you pay 2% service fee as opposed to the non-paying member that pay 5%. This is the great one. You get the ability to shop multiple stores at one time. So say you're like, if you're me, I love all the produce and meat from Rayleigh's, but I don't want to pay Rayleigh's prices for my boxed goods. So I'll get all my meat and produce from Rayleigh's, and then I'll go shop, Foods Co or Food Max or Smart and Final for all my boxed goods. But I'll have them all delivered to my house on the same day. Sometimes they cross paths and it's a little weird. Hi. But I'm sure I'm not the only one. That's the coolest thing. So $99 a year. you have to do a minimum $10 purchase for the delivery. And it's for 30 and for 35 if you're Instacart Express, that's the membership plan. $35 for free delivery for Instacart Express. In some cases, say you want it like, if you're a non-member, the delivery is like delivery fees start at $3.99. So, but if you're an Instacart member, then you don't have to. But you can, if you want it priority, like say you're like, oh, I don't want to wait 5 hours for my delivery. I want it like within the next 2 hours. You can choose priority, but you're going to pay, starting at a $3.99 delivery fee. So it's free if you spend over $35 if you're a member, if you don't want priority delivery. If you want priority delivery, you're going to pay a little bit more. But there have been cases where, I have to make something and I'm in the midst of it and I just can't run out and get something. And it's something crucial. Like, I seriously burnt something bad. And yeah, it works. So priority is kind of cool. Usually you can get total same day delivery. That's the coolest thing. My favorite part about Instacart, you have total communication with your shopper. So when you're shopping, you can make a note on everything you put in your cart. But also when your shopper is doing the shopping, you've listed what some substitutions you might want, or you can choose, shopper's suggestions. But as your shopping, you're getting messages in real time that your shopper has found these things. And if he or she has to make a substitution, you'll get a message. And then what I do is I just stay in the app and the message pops up and it says, this is the item, this is the substitution, do you approve? And if I don't approve with it, I can either go check out what else they have, or I can send a text message to my shopper and say, no, I can we go check another brand? So you can communicate directly with your shopper. That's priceless. Safeway doesn't give you that, which is why, Safeway comes and goes and you're like, okay, I wanted asparagus and you send me, Brussels sprouts. Okay, not even close, dude. I like that feature. And that in itself is kind of worth it. Now, it is there, there is that cost and it does, pay. And with all the things that we pay for, it does get expensive for all of these services. And there is that service fee. That service fee actually, pays for things like keeping the platform up to date, background checks on employees, because they do run background checks on the contracted drivers. They don't use DoorDash or anything that they're contracted, but they do fingerprint them and background check them. So although the people never come into your home, you can choose, contactless delivery. So they'll just leave it on your porch. You just have to check a box that says, yeah, I'm responsible for making sure I bring my own groceries in. Customer service is stellar. If you don't get something in your order, they'll just refund you. I mean, I've never had a problem. They've not even made me send them a picture or anything. They have a dedicated senior line. So if you're a person over 55, they have a phone number that's just dedicated to you. So if you have any trouble with the service, with the delivery, with anything. Yeah. And the only con I can think of is that the prices may vary from store to store and you may pay a little bit more. And, the convenience, you got to weigh those things. For me, my time is worth it. I looked up in my Instacart, it actually in your account, it actually tells you hours you have saved by the service. And we're not even through 2021. And it's so far this year, I saved 65 hours. And that's just doing my grocery shopping on Instacart. You know, now, mind you, I'm feeding a 16-year-old boy and he's eating me out of house and home. But, you know, if I had to take the light rail and bus and get out there and shopper and this and that, and sometimes it just, I mean, I like going to Rayleigh's, but sometimes with my schedule, it's just easier to have it delivered. So that's, I weigh my time is worth something to me. Safeway seems to be the only store that has the higher prices in Instacart. So I would not recommend shopping Safeway through Instacart. Most of the things you're going to find in store, you're going to find on Instacart. Costco and Sam's Club, granted, not all the grocery items are going to be offered on Instacart, and that's just because they're refrigerated. Everything else, all the other grocery stores, yes, but you know, not everything you find in the refrigerated section of the Arden, you know, the Expo, Cal Expo, Costco is going to be found on Instacart. So service fees are not tips. Your tip is not included. You have to give your tip, but you can choose to tip either during your checkout process, or you can choose to wait and tip after your delivery has been made. So, okay. So, they do have what's called a heavy order fee, and but this is usually if you have items in your cart that total up to 50 pounds or more. So this is for heavy items like soft drinks and gallons of, you know, like big cases of things. And that's just because, keep in mind, these people are just average Joes that are doing the shopping for you. Their moms, their dads, their, you know, and those things are heavy. So, and it's usually ranges about, I think I did the math, and it came down to about 67 cents per item. So, or per pound or something like that. No, not per pound. I have to double check. It's not down here. Basically, I could get like, you know, 4 cases of soda and I'd have a $2.99, you know, heavy item charge. Which, you know, that's not the case like the 24 packs. I don't do that anymore, of course. That's a lot of soda. Oh, wait a minute. I did have it right here. Oh, okay. So it looks like, okay, so an order that has 2 12 packs will have no heavy item fee. But one that has 2 more will have, or 1 or 2 more will have a $2. So keep that in mind. We talked about tips. Instacart charges on the fees that are being on the chart. Instacart charges fees on the services that are being offered. So of course, you're still going to pay your taxes, state taxes, sales tax if applicable, and your bottle deposits and that kind of thing. So keep in mind on the bottom where you got all those little charges and stuff, you know, you still have to pay all of those fees, and they're all on your store receipt too. Non-delivery starts at $3.99, and then you can get priority delivery if you're an Instacart member, and that you do have to pay for priority delivery if you want that. Okay. All right, where am I? Okay, it's, oh yeah, man, we're doing good. It's 11:05. All right. I'm going to stop here because anybody got questions?
I do.
Yes.
I want to know, like, when you get the membership, you were talking about the membership,
Mhm.
And you said how much does it cost?
$99 a year.
Okay,
Or,
$99.
or you can do $9.99 a month, but you end up paying more monthly than you would if you just did $99 a year.
Okay, and by me being on SSI, do they have a discount like the other one Amazon does?
Instacart does not.
Oh,
They do not have a discount program as of yet. Now, that's not to say that they might not add one.
okay. So if I pay the $99, they'll deliver my stuff from the store that I want.
Yes, as long as it's one of the stores that is an option in your zip code. And if I've got that many stores in mind, you probably, where do you live?
And Chico,
In Chico?
yeah, California.
Yeah, I'd have to look up your zip code because I don't know about Chico. But that's definitely something that we could do.
And
Are you taking a tech class?
am I who?
Are you taking a adaptive tech class?
I don't know.
Skills?
Yeah,
What class are you taking at Society?
I'm taking it with Diane.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, maybe Diane and I can work something out where I teach living skills too, where I could call you and we could put in your zip code and we could even look to see what's around you. Or Diane
Okay.
can, if Diane or Diane.
And don't you also have Randy, Romy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So either one.
Yeah. And do I have to download this app here you're telling me about?
Yes. So that and I probably should have started that with. You can download the Instacart app from the App Store, or you can browse the Instacart webpage in whatever browser you're using.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, anybody else? Oh, where's my phone? Where's my sample phone? Okay, hold on. I'm taking you guys out to the other part of my house to go find I left my other phone to do a little demonstration of Instacart in the other room. Anybody else got questions? Anybody want a Hershey kiss?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
This is Mohammed. How's everybody?
Good.
Good. Hey, so I was concerned about the tips, and I like to make sure everyone gets tipped properly, So the person that brings the groceries to the house, is that the same person that's putting the groceries in the cart?
Yes, it is.
So
It's
that
the same
person
it's the same person who's doing the shopping for you as well.
Wonderful.
They are the same person from start to finish.
Wonderful. And those just are good people, good American people who take their time out to help us and assist us.
No, those are people that are doing that as their profession, as their job.
Okay, well that's cool.
They're like that. They're personal shoppers as a job. So keep
Beautiful.
in mind when these people are doing this is what they're doing for a living to feed their families.
Yes.
So
I'm
when
glad
you
you
tip
said
them, when you tip them well.
Yes.
This is what they're doing for a living.
Brandie, you stole my thunder, and that's what I'm so appreciative for. So if they're doing that to feed their family, as contrast, helping me to get fed because of my condition or my situation rather, I want to make sure that I tip them very well, and that's very important. If in fact I thought it would be broken up, like if I had to tip 2 or 3 people, I would do that also because I want everybody to get fed. I want everybody to get a taste. So,
yeah, if you do if you do multiple stores, then it'll equate it out, and you can add. It'll divide it up amongst the shoppers, and you can add to your tip.
Yeah, with me, it wouldn't matter. I want to make sure everybody gets done properly
Mhm.
because that everybody is working to take care of their families. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, Brandie, thank you. That was, and by the way, this was a
Thanks,
great class.
Mohammed.
This is a great
Thank
class. Great
you.
class.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Hey,
Yeah,
Fran.
they're really, people are really nice. In fact, they have a Facebook and a Read It group of Instacart shoppers
Mhm.
and customers who keep in touch and who talk. And the community is really awesome because they're just people helping people. It's a
Cool.
great community.
Hey, Brandie, this is Linda. Do you ever get
Mhm.
the same person, the same shopper, or can you?
Oh yeah.
request-
Oh yeah.
Oh, so you could get your
And they're
favorite.
like, oh my gosh, it's so good to see you again. Because remember, these people who are shopping for you in your area most likely live in your area. That's the thing. You're supporting people in your area who are supporting you.
That's great.
It's actually that's one of the things that I don't think Instacart actually lets people know enough. Because they're these, like, my shoppers, they know my Rayleighs. I'm like, dang girl, you got that before I could even tell you I approved it. What's up? Yeah. And because you have real-time communication with them as they're shopping, it's very convenient.
That's great.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, and these shoppers, they know the store. It's fast. I mean, sometimes I'll do a Rayleigh's order and it'll say, okay, it'll be, say it's 5 o'clock and it'll say, okay, your order will be there by 9 p.m. And no, it's there at 7. And I'm just like, dang, they're on it.
I have a question.
Sorry.
Two things. If it's in the store, I'm assuming they'll sell it, i.e., what if you order a bottle of wine? And then secondly, for the pharmacy, are the prices comparative or cheaper? And you can, if I'm the stuff I'm getting from Kaiser, you're telling me I can get there. So that was kind of 3 questions.
So to answer your first question, oh man, people were drinking a lot during COVID.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get booze delivered to your door. Yeah. All you got to do is they'll ask you to see your ID. So you don't qualify. You're not old enough. Stop that.
Okay.
And your medications, I do believe that you could get your Kaiser medications filled there. They do work with most insurances. I don't know. You'd have to check with member services because, sometimes Kaiser gets a little bit cranky about that. But yeah, I would check. You can check with Amazon to see if you can fill them. But you may get better prices at Kaiser. I don't know. You talk to, but the pill pack, that is pretty cool.
Yes.
And was that both of them? Oh, and you do get, if you are a Prime member and you do pharmacy stuff like that, you do get some special, Instacart. You do get all your rewards cards, like your Safeway reward and Rayleigh's, whatever. They are in your, they should be in your Instacart account. Like, I know my Rayleigh's card is in my Instacart, so I'm getting all the benefits of the Rayleigh's reward card.
Brandie, the other thing is, for everybody, just remember, if you choose to pick up your prescriptions that way from a different place, if you're using the Script Talk, you won't get those barcode stickers.
Very good point, Diane. Very good point, because Amazon most likely doesn't have Script Talk. So but they have pill packs. So they're at it. They're thinking, well, you don't need to label them because your pills are all in a nice, handy little pill pack that you just take everything in the pill pack. But because even your pill packs are separated with like morning pill pack and night pill pack. If you guys don't know about pill pack, it's pretty cool.
One more too, like say for instance, Kohl's and Bed Bath and Beyond, right? Body, whatever. Anyway, they have coupons. How do they work with that? Kohl's has where you have to peel it back and you get 30%, or if you use your charge card, how does that work?
those don't work on Instacart, unfortunately. That is a bummer. Sometimes they have coupons, instant coupons that are actually in the app that the store posts, but those kind of coupons, no, those only work for in-store purchases.
Understood.
Yeah, that is the bummer. But sometimes if you've got a promo code, that might sometimes work, but yeah. Yeah.
I have another question.
Mhm.
Can I use my EBT card there?
Yes, they're right now, at least in my zip code, it might be different in yours. Save Mart and Food for Less. It accepts the EBT cards through Instacart.
Okay.
And they're always adding, they'll be adding more stores that'll take EBT as it grows more in popularity. And just to say, I mean, they didn't have, probably a third of these stores weren't even on here before a year ago. Like they never had 99-cent store, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, grocery outlet. Those stores were never on Instacart. It's only since
Also, now
COVID.
they have it there.
Yes. Oh yeah.
I gotta get this. I've been trying to get to the dollar store for the longest.
Yeah. Now it's changed a lot.
Wow.
And I think it's because of COVID, because when delivery options become mainstream, like they have, a larger population has discovered, oh, dang, I could stay home and be lazy. Well, we don't want to stay home and be lazy, but we do want the convenience because we can't drive and it's harder to get places. We do want the convenience of having that option. And so now there's more option. We just sometimes have to wait for the sighted people to get it, get into it.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so questions? Okay, so
touch ID required. Passcode field 0 of 6 4 1.
there's one. Okay, everybody's getting on my passcode. It's not complicated.
1.
Okay, so now I'm going to
Calendar.
give you guys a quick
Books folder.
show of Instacart.
Doc.
Open Instacart.
One moment. Notification. Listen. Still on it.
Oh, never mind. You're ridiculous.
Setting. Books. Shopping folder. 51 apps.
Okay,
Books folder.
you guys are going to hear how many shopping apps are in my shopping folder. Don't judge.
Calendar. Books folder. Shopping folder. 51 apps. 3 new items. Shopping. Save. Instacart. Class. Instacart. 11:18 a.m. Lorem ipsum dolor sedana. Lorem ipsum.
Okay, so when you first come into the Instacart app, can you guys hear this?
Orientation lock. 48%
Yeah.
battery.
Yes.
48% battery power.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, good, because I can put it on a
44% battery
Bluetooth
power.
speaker
No touching.
if
Status bar item.
if you guys
Tab bar.
want it to be a
Explore.
little bit better
Bullet.
quality.
Tab. 3 of 5.
Would you like it to be a better quality, or is this okay?
It's good.
2 of 5.
Okay, all right. So when you first come into the Instacart app, it after you sign in and everything, because I'm already signed in, you're gonna find
Bar. Selected. Home.
on
Tab.
the bottom,
1 of 5.
the first thing I do is I don't worry about where am I, what's on my screen. I put my finger on the bottom left-hand corner.
Tab bar. Selected. Home. Tab. 1 of 5.
And just like every other app or native app or a lot of the other apps, you have buttons along the bottom of your screen. And just like every other app, when it's selected, it's going to have the word selected in front of it. So
Continue. Rallies. Delivery by 11. Tab bar. Selected. Home. Tab. 1 of 5.
the first button is home. Now I'm going to flick to the right.
Pick up. Tab.
Pick up.
2 of 5. Explore. New. Bullet. Tab. 3 of 5.
explore, and then there's a little new flag next to it.
Deals. New. Bullet. Tab. 4 of 5.
Deals, and there's a little new flag next to it.
Orders. Tab. 5 of 5.
And orders, 5 of 5. And how do I know those little new flags are new? Because none of the other ones have a new next to them. So there's 2 notifications that telling me that there's new stores and looks like there's new deals. So
Let's go delivery now. Delivery by 11:44. Tab bar. Pickup. Tab. 2 of 5. Selected. Home. Tab. 1
so
of 5.
home. I'm going to tap on
Selected.
home,
Home.
and that's
Tab.
the screen
1 of
I'm
5.
on. I'm going to go
Tab
back
bar.
up to the
Bottom of
top.
screen. Button. Menu.
So I did a 4-finger touch up at the top, and it took me straight to the menu button, which is going to be the first icon on the top left of my screen. So if I flick to the right,
8260 Cedar Crest Way. Button.
that's my address.
Cart. Empty. Button.
My cart is currently empty.
Pickup. New. Button.
They have 2 options, pick up or delivery. Because remember, if you can get a ride, you can pick up your order.
Grocery. Button.
I have mine set to delivery. So then they're going to give you categories that you might be interested in.
Convenience 30 minutes. Button. Alcohol. Button.
Yes, it literally says alcohol. Are you shopping for alcohol today?
In-store prices. Button. EBT. Button.
EBT. So if you double tap on that, it'll take you just to stores that are offering EBT in your area. And keep in mind, my Instacart's already signed in to my zip code.
Dollar store. Button.
And then it gives me store suggestions.
Cats. Button.
Pets. So any pet stores.
Bulk. Button.
Bulk.
Retail. Button. Pharmacy. Button. New. Button. In a midday rush. Delivery by 11:44 a.m. Heading.
So those are the different, and those are like buttons that'll take you to those sort of key searches.
Ready to eat. Button.
Ready to eat.
Snacks and candy. Button. Drinks. Alcohol. Button. Personal care. Healthcare. Household. Frozen. Baby and pet. Tons of curated for you and updated daily. See deals.
So see deals.
Express keeps getting better. Members now get exclusive discounts. Show now. Free delivery with EBT Snap on first 3 orders.
Free delivery on EBT Snap with first 3 orders.
Shop now. Terms apply. Continue shopping. Heading. Delivery by 11:50 a.m.
Then
In-store
it
prices.
goes into the list of stores that I have, and it's a huge list.
Foods Code delivery now.
But it's
Delivery
going to
by
give you
11:44 Rallies.
it's going to give you
Delivery
the
by
first
11:50 a.m.
2
In-store prices.
stores that I normally shopped. So I got Rayleigh's,
Foods Code delivery now. Delivery
Foods
by 11.
Co.
Family Dollar. Delivery by 11:55 a.m.
and a Family Dollar,
Recently viewed. Heading. Family Dollar.
and then it goes into recently viewed.
The Body Shop. Rite Aid registered pharmacy. Delivery
So-
now. Rallies. Delivery by 11:50 a.m. In-store prices. Foods Code delivery.
Let's go to Rallies.
Delivery by Rallies.
Rallies.
Delivery by 11:50
Rallies.
a.m. Close. Button.
Rallies. That's when you know you've listened to way too much voiceover. You start mimicking its sound. Rallies. All right. So I come into the Rayleigh store. Again, there's going to be buttons on the bottom of the screen.
Tab bar. Aisles. Tab.
Touch
2 of
the
5.
bottom left-hand corner and it says tab button aisles. So really it's just like every other app, you know. But what's special about Instacart is that it's going to give you first and foremost on the screen of the shopping all of the items that you normally purchase and their price. So for every store you jump into, if you buy Tostitos at Rayleigh's and then you move over to Food for Less and you look at Tostitos, it's going to tell you the price, you know, at each store for the same things. So, you know, you can start comparing, you know, your prices and your stores, and that's how you can get, you know, 3 orders coming from 3 different stores. So we're in Rayleigh's,
Featured. Best Foods mayonnaise.
and
real
this is
mayo,
how
$4.
easy it is
Featured.
to add
Foster
something
Farms
to
crispy
your.
strips. Classic. $8.
This is how easy it is to add something to your cart.
Buy it again. View more. Featured. Foster Farms crispy strips. Classic. $8.99. 24 ounces. 2 in card. Button. Adjustable.
Okay. Foster Farms chicken strips, Garrett's favorite. All right, I'm going to add to my cart. I'm just going to flick up.
3 in card.
All right, there's 3. Now I'm going to move on to the next item.
Featured. Best Foods mayonnaise real mayo. $4.78. Save 25 cents. 30 ounces. Button. Adjustable.
All right, I want mayonnaise.
1 in card.
1 in cart.
Featured. Pompeian smooth extra virgin olive oil. $21.99. 32 fluid ounces. Button. Adjustable.
So those are like the frequent items that I shop. If you go back down to the tabs,
Shop. Tab. Aisles. Tab. 2 of 5.
you can go to aisles where it's going to give you the list of aisles, and then you can go and shop specifically like you're walking up down the aisles at the store.
Deals. Tab.
Deals.
five.
You can shop coupons and online deals.
Recipes. Tab. 4 of 5.
Recipes.
Buy it again. Tab. 5 of 5.
Does
Buy it
tell-
again.
Does it tell you if something's cheaper at a different store?
No, you have to go to the other store. So you have to exit out of Rayleigh's and then you have to go to Food for Less.
Okay.
And so, but if you're used to shopping a couple different stores, you're gonna kind of know Rayleigh's that's gonna be more expensive for Rayleigh's. But sometimes they surprise you. You know, sometimes Rayleigh's deals are better. You never know. Like Oro wheat bread, it's amazing. I looked at Food for Less and I'm like, $5.95, and I go to Rayleigh's and I'm like, oh, it's $3.99. Holy smokes! So you never know. I like to shop too much.
Buy it again. Tab. 5 of 5.
But I used to do this and literally travel to 2 different stores, and I'd be like, oh, I hate Saturday. But now, heck no, I'm in my slippers and I got a Diet Coke, and in the background, I'm streaming Netflix. So pick your battles. So
I have another question.
Mhm.
So you're saying as long as the store is in the area that I live in, they'll go to those stores.
So Instacart works with the retailers in your area, in your zip code. So I don't know what your zip code is. So I can't. Let's see.
5 of everyday store prices.
If you don't mind anybody knowing what.
95928.
I love it. She's like, girl, I'm going to give you my zip code right now because we're going to find out.
Selected. Shop. Tab. 1. Selected.
That's a woman after my own heart right there.
Kubel. 3 of Kubel. No SIM. Search rallies. Ellipsis. Everyday store prices. Card. 25 by. No SIM. Status
Okay,
bar
so I'm going to go back up to the top.
Search rallies. Everyday store. Close. Button.
I can tell you, I checked on
Menu.
Chico, which I
Yeah?
think that
Double
is.
tap to dismiss
It's
pop-up.
Safeway, Costco, CVS, Petco, Bevmo, Rayleigh's, Save Mart, Rite Aid, Food Max, Target.
There
Big
you
Lots,
go.
Oh, they're my stores too. Oh my God.
Oh.
Yes.
Best Buy, Michael's, PM, I don't know what that is. Dollar Tree, 7-Eleven, Walmart or Walgreens, Bed Bath and Beyond, Dick's,
Oh, yes.
and 99-cent store, and some store that has a sun as their thing. I don't know. It doesn't say the name.
Oh, Sunbasket.
Sunbasket. Okay.
That's in her zip code?
I just put Chico, so I didn't, because I didn't want to change the setting on my phone because then I'd have to set it back.
Yeah.
So I just did Chico. So probably most of those are close.
There you go.
Chico's not big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, I mean, there is some extra fees associated with this service, but if you had to arrange your transportation, pay for a Lyft, pay for an Uber, take the time out of your day, take the time out of somebody else's day. When I would do shopping with my mother, we'd always end up in a fight by the end of the day. Pick your battles, and if you can afford that little bit more and it's worth saving your day or sanity or whatever, sometimes it can be worth it. I would rather spend more time with my husband or my son or doing the laundry that keeps backing up, or I want to choose something else to do on my weekend than 3 hours at the grocery store, or 6 hours if I got to go to 2, because it takes a long time to go run around. I mean, I'm fast, but then again, I'm not fast. Any questions? Now, Diane, she's the fast in-person shopper. I don't know how she does it. She's like, I swear there's smoke coming off of that woman's feet.
I gotta tell y'all something.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get off Zoom so I can download the Instacart. I'm like excited to do this.
I'm glad.
Because it eliminates the person that helped me a lot. I don't have to bug that person anymore.
There is it does feel very good to have that feeling of independence and I can do this. And then you still get to go out when you want to go out, but sometimes if it's pouring rain or you can't get the ride or you don't have the mobility skills to do it, but yet you still want to be independent. There's lots of reasons for why we might use Instacart, and there's don't feel like you're not doing the right thing if you want to use one of these services. Everything's a personal choice. There's no right or wrong way.